Thank you for listening to REED-BBS.
REED-BBS. BBS. To paraphrase, playing with my boxing, it's like playing with my emotions. Smokey. ERROL Spence versus Terence Crawford. You may have heard of him. Once again, there's talk. But we've been down this road before. We've seen this movie before. Boxing fans are scarred. We're leery. And we're not trying to fall for the banana in the tailpipe again. ERROL Spence versus Terence Crawford. To fight or not to fight? That is the question. We've been waiting for nearly 5 full years since Terence Crawford took the WBO title from Jeff Horn June 9th, 2018. Been waiting since then. Most recently, November of last year to be exact, we were left hanging when Bud Crawford was double dipping, negotiating in bad faith, when he reneged and fought David Avanesian instead of ERROL Spence. Now, in this particular case, there are reasons, there are tangible reasons to be optimistic this time. Mike Coppinger. So what Adrian Wojnarowski is to the NBA, to basketball, what Adam Schefter is to the NFL. Woj is the NBA guy. Shefty is the NFL guy. Well, that's what Mike Coppinger is to our sport, the sport of boxing. In the case of all three, when they put their name on something, 99.99% of the time, it's going to come to fruition. Now, anything can happen. There's always that 0.00.0001%, but more times than not, when Coppinger says it, it's going to happen. And in this case, he's reporting a 2-fight deal for Crawford with PBC. There's a rematch clause for the loser of Spence Crawford. The loser will have 30 days to activate the rematch clause, and the rematch must occur in 2023, or the clause itself is null and void. Another reason for optimism is Derek James, trainer of Spence, and Jermell Charlo, and Frank Martin, and Anthony Joshua, and most recently, King Ryan Garcia. I am blessed to know most of the movers and shakers within the Dallas-Fort Worth boxing culture. Derek James among them. I've known D. James a good 15, 20 years or so at least. So I texted him, and I was short and sweet. Is it true, D. James? He responded back, from what I understand, yes. We are training. From there, I congratulated D. James on getting Ryan, and I kept it moving. So yeah, giving Coppinger and D. James's confirmation, I'm as optimistic as ever that ERROL Spence, Terence Crawford will happen. Will happen, boys and girls. July 29th, T-Mobile Arena, Lost Wages Nevada for the undisputed welterweight championship. It's funny because literally I was posting on my favorite message board, fightbeat.com. Can you step to this? Speaking on the impact on the legacies of Spence and Crawford if they never fought. The fact is, welterweight is one of boxing's marquee divisions historically. Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Jose Napoles, Roberto Duran, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. And with that, when Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns had all the welterweight titles, they fought. When Donald Curry and Milt McCrory had all the welterweight titles, they fought. When we weren't 100% sure who was the best welterweight between Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad, they fought. Shit, even Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao fought eventually. And I want ERROL Spence and Terence Crawford both to be mentioned with those names. They're both two good brothers. They really are. But the only way to get there, the only path, the only route to that destination is through each other. It's really that simple. I just want to say congrats and thank you to both brothers for making this fight happen. I'm going to be short, sweet, get on out on this one, y'all. REED-BBS, BBS. Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.